So Shaun T went to the Angela G's Lip Service podcast to let y'all know that although he is highly turned on by his husband's eggplant, that's not going to be the last eggplant that he's going to suction for the rest of his life. Not my words, it's Shaun T's own words. Hi, what's up, y'all? This is Zacario. Before we move forward, make sure you all subscribe to the channel. You know I got y'all with all the good stuff, all the spicy stuff, so go ahead and subscribe, all right? So, fitness expert Shaun T went to the Angela G's Lip Service podcast and he talked a little bit too much. Now we all up in his business, okay? So basically Shaun T revealed that he has an open relationship with his husband, okay? From what I can see, it seems like the husband wasn't really on board like that. It's basically, Shaun T's idea, to be in this open arrangement that they got going on right now. So it looks like the husband was kind of influenced by Shaun T to be part of this relationship. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel about this whole situation since Shaun T has decided to bring us all up in his business. Now, I understand Shaun T, okay? And before you start judging, okay, hear me out, okay? Men are very sex-driven creatures, okay? We are. Whether you like to admit it or not, men are very sexually motivated. Whether you are gay or straight, it really doesn't matter. And I really think, in fact, I know that there's no such thing as a monogamous relationship. Every single couple I know, whether gay or straight, has slept with somebody else outside of their relationship or outside of their marriage. Every single one that I know, you can argue this fact all you want, but it is the truth and you know it's true. Okay? So if monogamy doesn't really work in the heterosexual world or a heterosexual couple where you got a man and a woman, okay, and it doesn't work there, what makes you think that monogamy is going to work in a homosexual relationship where we have two men, two fiery, testosterone driven men? Do you really think, come here, baby. Do you really think these two men are gonna sit up there, having sex with each other and each other only for the rest of their lives? Do you really? Come on, let's be realistic. Let's get our heads out of the cloud and think in a realistic and practical way. That will save you a lot of problems, okay? If you look at things from a very realistic and practical way, it's not going to work, okay? In a heterosexual relationship, the woman is the one who kind of set the boundaries and the restrictions of the relationship. It keeps the relationship from being overly sexual, okay? So that's the one advantage that the hetero couples have. But in this case, you have two attractive, testosterone driven, fiery men. It's expected, okay? It's expected. So I understand Shaun T, okay? As men, we have the energy of the conqueror. We outside, okay? We outside. As men, we outside. We like being outside. We like conquering things. So men are not domestic. And you know that you're not domestic, okay? So it's good to acknowledge that side of yourself and understand that as men, we are sexual. We are very physical people, okay? I'm not saying by that you have to go out and clap everything that you see. I'm not saying do that either. But at least acknowledge that about yourself so that you can move properly and save yourself problems such as STDs, okay? And that's my main issue with open relationship. Me personally, I'm STD free, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have any age to the Hizo or any type of disease, and I never had, and I want to keep it that way. And that's my only issue that I have with these open arrangements. So if you, knowing what you know about yourself, you know, if you're going to be in a relationship with anybody, a man or a woman, it's good for you to sit down with that person and have an honest, open, heart-to-heart conversation. That way you guys can take the necessary precaution to avoid any STDs, okay? Whether it is wearing condoms, getting on PrEP, whatever you have to do to avoid, you know, contracting an STD and bringing that to your partner, which is my issue with open relationships, okay? So with women, okay, with let's say for instance, you in a hetero relationship, you know, women, don't get me wrong, because women cheat as well. Now don't get it twisted now, okay? Women are a little bit more sneaky with it, but women also, you know, have cheating, and they do cheat often on their husband. Don't get it twisted, you know, but men are typically more physical, and men have the ability to separate the act of sex from love, whereas the women tend to bind the two things together without any separation, okay? But in the case, so with the women, if you want to be with a woman, you want to sleep outside of that relationship, you have to have an honest conversation with that woman and make sure that you take every precaution to make sure that you protect yourself and your wife, your girlfriend, your family, okay? Now, in the case of Shaun T, knowing what you know about yourself, about us men and our sexual, physical nature, knowing that that's how we are built, okay? In a perfect world, we should be able to go out and just hump anything in the world. You know what I'm saying? We should, any adult person with consent, obviously. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to do that. But we don't live in a perfect world, okay? There's STDs that are out there. I believe most, if not all, STDs are man-made, and I believe they're made to control the population and prevent us from going around and having sex, is what I think. But anywho, knowing what you know about yourself, you know, you have two fiery men together. You have to sit down with your partner and have an honest, heart-to-heart conversation to discuss, obviously, the, you know, terms and conditions of the relationship. The other issue I have about Shaun T's open relationship is the fact that he got kids, okay? He got two boys, okay? Now hear me out. Hear me out, okay? I'm a little concerned with that, only because I'm wondering if he's bringing different partners into the home, because it will be a horrible thing for the children to see different people in and out of the home. That'd be something that I do not agree with, okay? A child should have a stable home, okay? A stable, safe home to be at, not one where he sees different people in and out of the home. So I'm hoping that whatever they're doing is outside or of the home or not close to the children, okay? My next issue is, you know, I don't know. That's my concern, okay? They have children, and that adds a different level of responsibility, because when you have children, I don't have any children as of yet, but when you do have children, your children come first. They did not ask to be brought into this world. You brought them in, so you are responsible for your children, okay? The next thing is, you know, I visited Shaun T's X page. You know, as you know, Shaun T is a fitness expert, and I don't know if you guys know, but I do go to the gym. I'm trying to get myself together, you feel me? So I visited his X page, you know, to see what he got going on, right? So I see Shaun T, and there were pictures of Shaun T half naked, you know what I'm saying? And then I scroll down and I see pictures of Shaun T, the husband, and the kids. And I have a problem with that, okay? I have a problem with that, y'all. Because if you have children, I will never combine these two things, okay? As someone who has children, you should have a family page for yourself, your husband, and the kids, and another page where you post X-rated things. You shouldn't be combining both things. You feel me? I don't know. I don't have any children yet, but if I did have children, I'll be very protective of my children, okay? My children come first. Don't mess with my kids, or I'll be a lion and rah. You feel me? Don't mess with my children. So that's my issue with that. Keep your kids away from your X page if you're gonna be posting X-rated photos or videos or photos of you being naked. Keep your kids away from that, okay? No, create a different X page where you are, a more family-oriented X page where you can, bring your children on board. Although I don't really believe that kids should be on social media, just my opinion, okay? There are too many crazy people out there, and I will definitely do, if I had children, my best to keep my children safe. So I would definitely say, if you're gonna be in an open relationship, definitely do it. Like, I think that your partner should be aware of everyone that you're sleeping with. Because let's say, for instance, you go, behind your partner's back to sleep with somebody, and then you start to develop feelings for that person. You know what I mean? These things happen as well. Let's say that the person who you are sleeping with has better sex than your current partner. You know what I'm saying? That's going to become a problem as well. You know what I mean? So you got to take that into consideration as well. So I would definitely say, if you're going to be in an open relationship, don't do it during the beginning stages of the relationship. Definitely wait till you guys are well established, that you know each other well, you know each other's strengths and weaknesses and boundaries and so far so on, so that way you won't be going out and losing your partner to that other person. You know what I mean? That'd be really messed up. You know what I mean? But definitely don't do it during the first year or the second year of the relationship. Definitely wait till you guys are more established, you know what I'm saying? So that way you won't be, losing your partner like a fool to this other person, okay? I just wanted to also touch on the STD aspect of it as well, y'all. A lot of people think just because you are in a monogamous relationship, you are safe from contracting STDs. But the reality is, guys, that a lot of times when we are in monogamous relationships, we get too comfortable thinking that we know our partner well, not realizing that they may be unfaithful and stepping out of the relationship or the marriage to sleep with other people, therefore bringing home STDs. We're too comfortable. As far, in contrast to where we're having sex with people that we don't know, we are using condoms and getting ready and getting prepared because we know that, we don't know that individual. So that is the one disadvantage from being in a monogamous relationship, is that we don't always know our partners like we think that we do. Okay, so definitely that's something to keep in mind as well. But I definitely understand where Shaun T is coming from. Okay, you don't judge me now, y'all. Okay, just keep it real with yourself. We know who we are as men, and we know that as men we like to clap cheeks. Okay, so that it is what it is. It's part of our nature, and you should not be ashamed of it at all. Okay, don't be ashamed. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for who you are in the inside. Not to say that you should go out and be promiscuous and spread yourself, like that, but just acknowledge who you are and take the necessary steps to keep yourself safe. Okay. Alright, so that's all I got for today, y'all. This is Zacario. If you haven't done so yet, make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. I want to welcome my new subscribers. I appreciate you all joining the family. Yang, yang, yang. Thank you all. It's really, really appreciated. I appreciate all the love. Leave a comment below as well, y'all. Okay, I want to hear from you. Okay, I want to form a tribe. Okay, so let me know how you feel. Let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep the ball rolling. I love y'all from the moon and back. And until we meet again, love, peace, and many, many blessings.